Oh, yes, Mzazi, welcome back. Your feel-good breakfast show. And yes, it's family day. And if you were paying attention to what went down earlier, you saw the inspiration himself, the strongman Frans Milner, and his journey that we thought it's time to get our fitness game on and see if we can replicate some of what that man did. So we're going to dive into a strength and conditioning workout. We're going to focus on building power, increasing endurance, and improving overall fitness. And we brought in one of the big guns, Ryan van Wyk is in the building here. He's a biokineticist all the way from Sports Science Institute of South Africa, and he's joining us for some fun strength and conditioning sessions and hopefully getting us Frans Milner strong. How are you doing this morning, Ryan? You good?
Well yourself, man.
I'm good, man. Listen, also, I just want to look like you, bro. You look like you got like legs coming out of your shoulders. How did we get some of those, bro?
That's what we're taking you through today, you know. So let's hopefully it works out for everyone so they can all be happy.
Okay, lekker stuff, man. What exercises do you have for us today?
I mean, it's a bit of everything, you know, just to hit the full body. But obviously, we're going to start with the legs since we're standing. There's different variations. We get your single leg workouts, your double leg workouts. So for us, it's more, what I'm going to be doing is more single leg at the moment.
Okay.
So you get like your, what we call a Peterson step up or step down.
Okay.
So generally, you're standing on a box.
All right, I see we've got some makeshift boxes over here.
Yeah.
Nice. This is just something we grabbed from the studio because we don't actually have actual boxes, but just to show that you can hustle and use some things at home, make sure it's structurally sound though.
That, and also obviously you can see there's different heights you can get as well. So for people who struggle with their balance, they can use something smaller so it's easier to touch the floor.
Okay.
If you lose balance, or if you want to test yourself, you can get a bit of a higher step, or even your couch, as long as it's sturdy enough for you.
Yeah. So what are we doing here?
So generally with the Peterson step up, you're stepping onto the side. You can focus on one spot, and all you're going to do, keeping your toes up, you're just going to control down, let the knees follow your toes. Then you just touch with your heel on the floor, and you're coming back up.
Oh, whoa, okay, dude. So I'm feeling like a bit of like stimulation in my quad. Also, a little just above the knee in that quad there. Is that the right thing that I'm supposed to be feeling?
Yeah, so generally, obviously, this is more like that. We use this as a warm-up exercise or a movement prep or activation, as we call it. So like you said, you're feeling in the quad. Sometimes also, if you're going high up, you might feel it in the glute as you get a bit of a deeper sit as well. So it all depends on what you're targeting or what you're trying to do. But
this is nice, man. Yeah. How many reps would you do of this?
So generally, well, in a warm-up or activation, we usually do about 2 sets for about maybe 8 to 10 reps per side. Again, depending on what you're using for, if it's more for rehab, as well, might just reduce it a little bit, depending on the pain that people might feel. But like I said earlier, with the steps, you might just want to increase the size or the height of the step if you want to just improve your balance and overall strength, because you want to test yourself and make it a bit more difficult.
Oh, what a feeling, man. Getting that proper connection there. Exactly. Right? What's the next one, bro? I'm loving this.
So the next one, like I said, we're going to single leg. So you get what people generally know as a split squat. So that's obviously just a stationary lunge.
Yeah.
So obviously for people with balance issues, they can just use stationary lunge, and you're just going to go down and then back up.
Okay.
So simple as that.
Anything to focus on from the upper body perspective in terms of positioning?
So positioning of the body, so if you want to lean more over, you're going to get more of that glute activation.
Okay.
If you stay more upright, you're getting more of that front leg quad activation.
Oh, I feel that. Okay,
but again, if you want to make it more difficult, you can either grab weights. As you can see, there's some dumbbells next to you there. I have kettlebells. Obviously, that's if you have weights at your home. Yes. Otherwise, you just put some shopping bags, nice, easy, pick and pay bags.
Yeah.
Or you get your nice, sturdy backpacks.
Yeah,
with
that makes sense.
Or going down, back up.
So we've got no excuse, Ryan, to get our fitness on.
Exactly, no excuse at all.
Nice stuff, bro.
But then you see we have the steps still.
Yes.
So with the step, you can increase it or make it a bit more difficult. So you either just put your foot up. Generally, you obviously want a step that's maybe just below your knee height. Take a little step forward.
Yeah, I heard our makeshift box almost go there, don't worry.
And you control it down and then back up. But again,
oh, nice.
Like I said, you can take a few reps, maybe like 3 on that side, 3 on the other side, just keep it nice and even.
Oh, this is good, man. Getting a proper range of motion. Athletes must love this. This is great prep for sort of like the functional movement that you're going to get into and increasing that integrity in your range of motion. These are fantastic 100%. Exercises. All right, my legs are feeling good, bro. What else do you have for the rest of the body?
The rest of the body, like we can go into a push-up, so now we're going to the floor.
Nice.
But obviously, for some people, they might struggle a little bit with the push-ups.
Yeah.
So that's why we get what we call a modified push-up. So just going to your knees, hands are fairly far in front of you. You can either hook your feet or just keep them flat there. All you can do, bring your chest down to the floor. And then pushing back up.
Right, I'm noticing that your elbows are extending quite far behind your body as opposed to flaring. Does that make a difference in the push-up?
It does.
In terms of techniques?
So keeping your arms close, if you tuck them in, twist them, and keeping the arms nice and close to the body, you can hit more of your triceps.
Oh, I can feel that,
If you flare your elbows more to like a 45 degree, you get more of your chest as well as triceps. But again, we try not to flare the elbows too far out. So if you're going like more 90 like that, you try to avoid that. Just obviously don't put too much pressure on the shoulders.
Of course.
I said, From here, you can then obviously go into your, what we call normal push-ups. So that's just extending the feet. So going to that, or also known as a high plank. So from there, again, just going down, nice and controlled, then back up.
Brilliant stuff, man. Oh, hope in Zanzi you guys are paying attention, because these are exercises you can replicate and do at home for yourself. And maybe one day you could be the Cape Town or South African Rock that takes on some strongman exercises. Ryan, this is incredible, bro. I think that's such a great way to be able to exercise and know that we're doing it the right way, getting that efficiency. So where can people find you if they want to get more of this? Because you're cool, you're calm, you're collected, you clearly know what you're doing. How do we find you?
Well, obviously, like you said, I'm at the Sports Science Institute of South Africa. That's there in Newlands, in between the Newlands Rugby and Cricket Stadium. Otherwise, I'm also on Instagram, Funvake Ryan 07, just simple as that.
Funvake Ryan 07, find him online. The man is waiting to make you uncover the magic within you, and that's your body, that's your mind, that's your soul. He'll allow you to get that connection and capitalize on the gains, and maybe you'll look like this man in just a bit. But now, though, we're not stopping here. I feel like we've worked out, and it's time to get into the kitchen, bro. We've heard ourselves the appetite, so
100%.
Let's go do exactly that and find out what's cooking in the meantime. We'll see you there.